Setting up a gateway. So go ahead, plug your gateway in. There's going to be two connections that go to the back of it. One should be plugged directly into your switch or router. The second is going to get plugged into power. Once you power it on, open your app. You should see a screen similar to this saying we found new gateway. Would you like to add? We're going to go ahead and hit add. It's going to remind us that we need Bluetooth on. The other thing you got to remember is that your phone needs to be on the same Wi-Fi network as the router that you're plugged into. Hit next. Give it a name. I just call it gateway. Done. Add. It'll pair the gateway. It'll upload, download your configurations, do all that good stuff. It'll check to see if it's working in a minute. Right now, we tell it that we've got it plugged in with an Ethernet cable. It'll check the internet connection. It'll check the local connection and communication with the server. And it'll give us little check marks if it did that properly. It'll also wait for the configuration to download. It's got to download all of your network information. It may take it a minute or two. So this is checked down. We got 3 check marks for the gateway added, the internet, and the local connection. We should be all good. It will return you to your main screen. And now you'll notice that the gateway is listed up at the top. And it is telling you what it's doing. Right now it's authenticating. It'll tell you if it's online or offline in that same area. And on the right-hand side, it'll tell you what the connection methodology is. So right now, it's a little cloud, which means that it's connecting over the internet, which seems kind of strange. Maybe it hasn't updated yet. There we go. So the house means that my phone or tablet is on the same Wi-Fi network as the gateway is plugged into. So it's not communicating through the internet, it's communicating through the local network. If I was on a phone and I shut my Wi-Fi off, you should see that switch to the little cloud that was on there a minute ago. And that cloud means that your phone is connected through the internet to the gateway. We'll just let it finish doing its updates here. After a few minutes of catching that configuration, it will switch to the online status. So right now you can tell that the tablet is connected through the local network because it's got that house icon, and the gateway status is listed online. So now you should be able to try toggling your lights on or off or selecting a color, and they should respond via the gateway. There's additional information if you click on the gateway box. Sometimes if you're having problems, we'll ask you to screen capture and send us this screen. This tells us where to find your gateway in the system. And it also tells us what the current versions of the firmware and the BSP versions are. Both of those are fairly important when troubleshooting. From here, you can also delete your gateway if you need to. Now, if for some reason you're having problems with your gateway and you want to bypass the gateway, you do not need to delete it. You can go to the 3-line hamburger menu, settings, and this BLE only mode up here at the top. If you toggle that on, it will bypass the gateway and communicate directly with the controllers. So that's kind of a nice little feature to check and see if things are working properly. All right, so that's pretty much all there is to installing a gateway.